Okay.
So how you get your money if you work like this?
Okay, pro bono.
Pro bono, but how you
Pro
get
bono
the money?
means we are community journalists. We do not receive any
So
amount.
do you have any fund from the Facebook or whatever?
No. We are all pro bono. We just do it for
Fun.
not for fun. Our interest, our passion.
Boleh, dah. Bocor lah? Keluarkan baju, buka baju. Gas buka. Orang tak boleh. Orang tak boleh, dia tak boleh masuk.
Oh, dia tak boleh masuk.
Orange tu yang dia punya reflect tu.
Reflect dia bocor. Kuning. Buka. Buka terus.
Okay.
Belum, buka. Buang.
Bukan. Okay.
Ya. There's a yellow color cannot.
Okay, saya tahu.
Reflect cannot. The camera is using.
Okay.
The camera they are using.
Okay. Why you interview me on lah?
Ada lah, aku interview orang. Selalu interview orang.
Okay.
Oh, sangka Adidas sebab Adidas pin ni dah.
Wah, nice for kampung lah. Okay.
Boleh?
Ya.
Orang ni nampak betul lah. Tutup pintu. So we do this we ask people to come and talk about their social life, talk about their experience.
Okay.
The Bomba, talk about the Bomba.
Okay. Alright. Good. I think now I'm prepared to actually do some talking on that.
So you say,
This one I can actually get from.
what do you get?
Oh.
We have burn the CD. We send you the link. Everything.
Oh, fantastic, man.
After this, you can get the link.
Oh, yo. Today is Monday, 22nd September. I'm with Uncle Kentang at the
You
studio.
don't look at the TV. You look at this one.
Okay.
That is your TV. That is your camera. This one.
Okay.
Then this is my camera.
Oh.
And then I said, okay, everybody, we are going off already. Then you look at this camera.
Okay.
Ending camera.
Okay.
Starting camera, that one. My one is that one.
Okay. Alright. Stretch.
Good lah, this one.
Good, fantastic lah. See, every time I come here, visit you, first time, second time, third time, all.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
And you RM1 breakfast.
Yes, correct.
I bring you to RM1 breakfast.
Oh,
I got
okay.
a shop.
Okay.
I got the Fortune 10, you don't know.
All right.
Later we go Fortune 10.
Okay, thank you. Today is Monday, around one something right now. I'm with Uncle Kentang at the studio, and he's ready to do a podcast. Okay.
Boleh?
Ya, bos.
Oh, you.
Dah. Okey. Okey.
Boleh?
Ya. Bos. Boleh dia buat sebab mak tu dia konklusi tu dia kacau. Boleh tak? Dia tak sini lah. Tak cepat.
Lepas dulu, suruh PA saya ambil dua-dua tu. Bagi PA saya ambil PA.
Okay.
So dia ambil Janet and Kevin, listen to my phone. Itu perempuan dua orang mana? Kamai. Listen to the phone. On the song and listen to the phone. Get the detail for me later. 叫老板听电话，开那个声音，有电话听了那个 call 我。Boleh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Boleh? by.
Stand by.
Hello everyone. I'm Kentang and welcome to Sembang Kosong. In our life, when we reach 60s, I think we have to slow down everything. Kita akan slow down, and we still moving around a bit, but more at a slower pace. I'm glad that today on board with me is Mr. Jimmy Tan. On my right hand side is a freelance citizen journalist.
Okay, and also founder of Bomba Komuniti Bandar Utama.
Founder of Bomba Komuniti
Bandar Utama.
Bandar Utama. Okay, let's say today we want to talk about Bomba Community, because I am also one of the penasihat Bomba Community.
Okay.
What I want to know, in my role of advisor, Bomba Community is not just a name.
Correct.
It must be filled with what do you call that? Action. So what passion and action? So what does the community Bomba do?
Okay. Just to let us know the background of Bandar Utama Bomba Community. During one event in 2019, YB Jamala at the time is our Adun Bandar Utama. Currently it still is. She actually hosts a Bomba Community event, and he welcomed members to form Bomba Sukarela or something like that. So I put in my name and I received a call from her, and she invited me to go to Bomba Sukarela Kapong to meet all the senior officers there, with the hope that when we come back as a study tour, that we can form a Bomba. However, the COVID kind of thing struck in later, but we already got the spirit already. Even before 2019, there was a lot of training that I have the opportunity to join. Okay, during my JMB in a public listed company, I formed the safety and health community, whereby I organized a string of AED and CPR training, installed AED, and when COVID hit us, we were the first among the commercial companies to actually set up a thermal installation for workers to come in, and also other system to prevent.
Okay, good. What I want to know, what has you been doing in the Bomba community for Bandar Utama?
Okay, good. I haven't come to that just now. I just was more to introduction. In the Bomba community, we actually organize a lot of networking, like CPR, and also Bomba training, networking with all those experts, for example, from Bomba Sukarela Kapong and St. John Ambulance, to help us conduct AED training for our members. And also, we also have networking session during Chinese New Year, Hari Raya, and recently we held a Kebab Gamilang event at Bomba Damansara, which is also known as SS2. We brought in a lot of flags, and then we celebrate even our with a birthday cake.
Okay, I think let's get serious.
Okay.
For me as advisor to our Bomba community, what I want to see is, do you identify where is the hydrant?
Yeah.
How many hydrants in Bandar Utama?
In every row there is a fire hydrant.
How many hydrants? How many hydrants in total? I mean, Bomba community. Okay, Mr. Tan. For me, the role of Bomba community is not only to organize get together event.
Yes.
Okay, I'm a very
pragmatic
person.
Okay.
I want, to me, very simple. Of course, Bandar Utama is not a flood prone area, no flood ever occur. But we foresee if there is a disaster, like earthquake, like fire breakout, or a mentally deranged person attacking the community. I tell you what my plan is for Bomba community. Number one, my role is to know where is the hydrant.
Okay.
So I can guide the Bomba to the hydrant. Alright. And how long has the hydrant been serviced? As a Bomba community, we need to know how long the Bomba hydrant has been serviced, or has it been blocked, or has it been destroyed? So we work with the Bomba. Because I am actually a senior officer, affiliate senior officer of Bomba.
Okay.
So in Bomba community, your community, you need to identify or adopt anak angkat pilih Bomba.
Correct.
There is one project like that. But having said that, I think to beautify the hydrant and to allow that when there is a fire breakout, we know which road has hydrant and which road does not hydrant, and which hydrant has been destroyed or knocked down by heavy vehicle.
Even blocked by
Yes,
vehicles.
and also I do what I do is we advocate smoke detector. Smoke detector is good because why? When you sleep, yes, you may have fire extinguisher in your house, but normally the fire kills you before you get to the smoke kills you before you get to the fire extinguisher. Having fire extinguisher is one thing, but it can be added value that you have smoke detector both on the ground floor and the upper floor.
Correct.
So that you'll be awakened if there's a fire and then you haven't go to a certain what do you call that dangerous level. So I think community police, community bomber, one you need to identify fire hydrant. Just when the fire engine comes, you need to guide the fire engine to the fire hydrant. Of course, they also know lah. But with your guidance, or the car don't park there, make sure that the car don't park near the hydrant. You don't know when, if they park the car, then they go out to shopping, then it will be a hindrance to the bomber. Then you must discover that the bomber hydrant, the pilih bomber, adakah rosak atau tidak. Then you have to start your own disaster management. I think you are the safety, I think you know how to do. That means register those who are
in the ERT.
Yes. No, register those who are sick, bedridden.
Oh, okay.
Then or blind.
Okay.
So that in anything that of course lah, Bandar Utama is very atas ke tempat lah. So when atas ke tempat, I think they also don't want to come and register because they think I can take care of myself. But that might be a problem because if you left your parents, you leave your parents in the house, and suddenly there's a fire broke out, and we doesn't know whether the occupants is bedridden or what, so they cannot escape. So you die standing. Whatever I do in the flat, I do in Bomba community. I train them to evacuate or to help out to bring the patient to the nearest point where the rescue can be done. That means kalau you ada tingkat 12, tingkat 14, like, I think you are very very familiar with all this safety. When the ambulance reach, we have to go out the lift. Sometimes the lift also rosak. So before the ambulance come, I think they can bring down the patient already. That's the Bomba community, how I share with them. To me, like, Bandar Utama is not a big problem because Bandar Utama is all of affluent people, all staying educated one. So do you think that how we can advocate smoke detector?
Okay, smoke detector is one, and the good thing is that there's AED being installed through some NGOs like Rotary, and also through some state grant, if I'm not wrong, that actually will helps to actually make sure if there's any emergency, the residents know where to go and look for the AED, which is normally at the condo, before the arrival of the
Ambulance.
Normally, it will take about 20 to 30 minutes before the arrival of the ambulance, which is beyond the golden hour already.
I think you have done a good job by identifying where is the AED number one is good. You must let the resident know that where is the AED number one. Number two, must train. Because to me, a lot of people, when they do the chairmanship of the Laman, they actually I'm the chairman, but they do not have the ERT team, emergency response team, to go around and assist the public. We do not know. We don't know because why? Sometimes we don't talk about Ula. Ula is a small thing. We talk about suddenly a man carrying a gun or carrying a knife become amok in your taman. Yeah, you well prepared. Talking about that also, I remember the flight explosion.
The gas explosion.
We found a trapped woman. She was trapped by herself. You know why? Why she was trapped in her house?
Handicapped?
Huh? No, she's not handicapped. She's able-bodied, everything. She was trapped in her house. She was quite near to the fire, and she suffered quite a serious burn because of her herself being trapped in the house. Wow. Why?
Mental? Is there?
She forgot where she left the key.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So, Bomba Komuniti, you have to tell the people that every night, even you young sing already, you come back, you must put where the key at the same bloody place. Or else at night in emergency, and if there's no electricity, how are you going to escape? You don't have the key, you don't know where you put the key. Number two, in an emergency, you must always stable your window, the window panes, the window grill. Window grill is locked just to prevent theft. But window grill lock must come with the key
Attached to it.
Because why?
With a box.
You see what happened in Taman Sri Muda. We talk about experience.
Okay, sure.
Taman Sri Muda, second floor, the water rise up. Then all the window all cannot open. So they want to escape from the first floor, they cannot escape. So we are talking about facts, talking about what. But as I say because we cannot use the same thing in Bandar Utama. Bandar Utama 有钱人嘛 everybody 有钱有咩 then they are quite quite different from the kampung people from BPR block. So it's quite a hard time for you. I believe it's quite a hard time for you to garner their support, right? And then they say, I'm not free, I got better things to do. Because of power, they think that they can live by themselves. But if you think that you chuck them in the island, that's where they can live by themselves. Give them money, give them food for so ask them to go and plant their own vegetables. I don't think they are living in a very participative community. I don't think so. I don't know whether I'm the wrong notion, or they are very supportive, or they come forward.
Actually, setting up a Bomba community, I face a lot of challenges in getting people to actually getting their names in is okay, but getting them to go for the training, that is a bit of a challenge. Even training that is being planned, you can just get a handful, say 15 people. So now currently Bomba Selangor or Jabatan Bomba Penyelaman Malaysia actually start a program called Program Bomba Community, whereby they actually select 20 Bomba community to deploy rescue boats. So those 20 selected Bomba community, they will be receiving their own rescue boat. So being a Bomba community, we actually need to prepare. For example, how to even store the rescue boat, how to even deploy. Is there a trailer or without trailer? Without trailer, how are you going to deploy? And do you have people to actually be the chief to run the boat and also do training? So this thing, I have started a working paper and submitted to Bomba's Damansara and also Selangor, and will be meeting with Tuan Aslan. And also today evening, I will be meeting with the YB Jamalia rep to actually share with her rep about the working plan and how we can seek help from her, like funding. Because as Adun Bandar Utama, she is also the State Exco for Public Health, Environment and Climate Change. Then also there's another State Exco, there's also another personality who is in charge of disaster in the committee, which I will be also touching base with. So networking is very important. That's why today I also dropped by to check with you to find out how you can help. And today it turned out to be like very lucky to have you share all the important things about it, because receiving the boat is not a door gift. It's a huge responsibility. How to manage it? Because if you have a boat, you must know how to manage it. Do we have the people? So I'm going all out in my own way to talk to the penghulu, to talk to the Kontor Bomba, to talk to Rotary. We have Malaysian aid disaster aid Malaysia group, and also Uncle Kentang, you, and also Bomba Komuniti, Bomba Sukarela Kapong, which actually have 2 speedboat with a trailer and a fleet of ambulance, EMS, and also fire engine in Kapong. So I will be meeting them soon, and also St. John's, who is have been helping us do training, AED and CPR training. So with Uncle Kentang, a few months ago I interviewed you, and I also wrote 2 articles in Citizen Journal, and one of the requests was to collaborate for Bandar Utama Bomba community to cooperate with you in any way.
Okay, no problem. But what the most important thing in because Bandar Utama is not a flood-prone area, number one. I don't think the boat will be deployed in any way.
Cannot, because it's a flood. It's only 1 feet. For the boat, it has to be at least 3 feet to 4 feet. If not, the engine will get stuck.
Because it's not easy, because once you have the engine, you have to run the engine weekly. Then you need the drum, the drum.
Yeah.
Then you because the engine need to run, weekly, and then you have to make the engine run so that in any mode of preparation you're ready. Number 2 is the handling of the boat.
Yes.
Whether we have expertise and the flood water is totally different in different areas. So there's swirling flood, there is a very high Kentang, So these are things that I think we have to consider safety, number 1. That's why I said I have a group of these port people. They do fishing, a small boat. So we call it lanun. This lanun can be called at any time during a flood, because they are quite familiar with the boat condition, the water, playing the water. Of course, they are playing ombak, but in this flood water, we see a lot of hindrances like overhead lamp posts, and when the flood gets too deep, so you got a lot of dangerous obstacle. It's not like you're playing in open sea, you don't see the obstacle, and then you're playing in the lake, it's also no obstacle. But if you look at the water flood water in Taman Bunda, then you will see that there's a lot of disruption to the words, the lejang, the lejang.
You never know how deep it is.
Yeah. Then suddenly your boat will hit the rooftop, then you will hit the car, hit the lorry, underwater with all submerged.
Yes.
So these are the things that
Danger.
I think we need to have very specialized training.
So we also have to be careful helping out the flood. Sometimes if with electrical posts, there could be live coming.
Not only that, also we know about diseases,
airborne,
and airborne and also water disease, this are things, and then the landing point where you want to land the victims. It's not easy. It's not easy, but it must be like you have passion, you have this, you like to do it, and then you have the spirit, you have the guts,
Yeah.
Sometimes because it will pitch dark, of course you play the lake is totally different, you play the flood water is totally different, it's a different environment. So even at one point, I was with the Bomba, and the snake, what do you call it?
The snake python.
Not python. What is that? Cobra came up to us, put the head up.
Okay.
Okay, striking distance. So Bomba don't bit, and the snake went the other way. So these are the things that, especially when you go and do rescue in kampong area where there is this oil palm estate. So when the oil palm is submerged, so you have to go through, because sometimes the road is, you don't know. So a lot of things. I think we have. Congratulations for you to coming on board here and talk to us about Bomba Komuniti. I think YB Jamalia is doing a good job, and I believe that the Bandar Utama people is very happy to see you moving around with your journal this what do you call it, reporting.
See, actually the reality is when suddenly I was told that there's a boat going to be given to us, I feel a very heavy shoulder. Where to keep it? Not just keep it. If you keep it, then it's actually defeating. So one way I was trying to propose in the working paper is, instead of reinventing the wheel, means each Bomba community go and run your own show, let a centralized body with the help of Bomba Selangor and experts have a centralized training, because the monsoon is going to come in November to March. So our preparation is very close already. It's less than a month or so. Okay, so if the centralized thing means we minimize resources, and this can help. For example, you say you have the Nanun, then Bomba Superior Kepong also will be having their major training. They call it MLT. Okay, major large training for the flood situation, and because the Bomba Selangor is the main body. That is the support that.
You see, talking about the boat, the engine itself need to be very careful handling. Number two, because the tutti and the mixture, then I tell you, the flood. You send the boat, you send the engine there, but who want to provide the fuel?
Yes, correct.
All these things. Before we move on, I just ask you what is important during a flood? What is the item that is important during a flood?
I mean PPE or
for the victim. For the victim, make sure that it is not in danger. What is the main thing you want to supply to the flood victim? What do you supply to the flood victim? Main thing you do it. Have you done flood before?
Not really.
Okay. I tell you, the sleeper. Because why? The flood will wash away all the shoes.
Oh.
They got no shoes, they come out.
Okay.
So your landing point, it must be very safe.
Okay.
Because if your landing point is not safe, then there's glasses. Okay. So you need to, and then they don't have shoes. They lost all their shoes. So buy some slippers, with that torchlight important. Of course, the candle important.
Yes.
And clean water is very important. And medicine. When you go to Pahang or this to rescue, it's deep inside, and it takes hours for you to bring them out, this and that. So these are the things that we did in the area. So okay, I think we stop for a while. We see you next episode.
I just want to share my take. Actually, last night I sent some message on the Bomba program, the boat, and asked whether I can visit you. You say yes. And today, out of surprise, it is actually a studio join.
Yeah, we work. Yeah, I think you are very good. Since journalist, you have a very good heart. Jimmy, I really thank you because you have a good heart. And what you are doing is actually out of, not of monetary gain.
Yeah.
You are doing just for, out of your passion for writing and your compassion to assist
In any way.
and I really salute your energy, your dedication, and then your sacrifices, your time, and I also enjoy some writing from you.
Okay.
But I think we will move on
Yes.
very strategically. We will tell all of you what is good for you, and we will give you a lot of tips. With Bomba, I think the next one we call Bomba to sit down with us, and we'll talk about how what is the risk of rescue,
Okay.
and what the steps that anyone who lives in the flood-prone area, what they shall do. I think Bomba, there is a program for them to register their sick ones, so that the Bomba can go to their house and rescue. I think that's a good thing. That's why in Taman Sri Buddha,
Okay.
a lot of bedridden patients and also blind, handicapped, they have difficulties in escaping the flood.
So they should have some.
You have to have some a master list.
master list.
So they come and register, like Wadah Kama. Those who really need your help, they just register with Komuniti Bomba. So even transporting them into the car, helping them to get into the car. As we age, we are going for the aging society, aging society. Then some of them may have mobility issues, and maybe Bomba community can help to carry this and that. And that is, I think, part of the help that I think we can give to Bomba, to the resident of Badau. They can ask for help, because accompanying them to go in those supermarkets, because the old people, aged people, their children may be in overseas and that, and then they're aging, and to check on them whether they are okay or not. These are some of the urban community Bomba. To me, it's like initiatives, because we have to look at the geographical location of the Bomba community before we act. Because we never expect flood in Badau, we never expect that. It's just a fresh flood. It won't be. It doesn't affect the livelihood. But having said that, over the other side of the BU, we have this Arada Masara, where there's a cluster of these houses, built without proper planning, and if a fire breaks out there, so your Bomba community can immediately press the button and launch and rescue mission.
In fact, for the last few days, I have met up with the Ketua Kampung of Kayara and also the penghulu for Sungai Buloh Mungkin Dua, and they are very supportive. Same like you said, boleh, inside. So we also noticed there's a lot of cluster. Yesterday only I visited the Sungai Kampung Kayara and have a look, and the place is also a lot of improvement to be done.
Yeah, I think living in Malaysia, we live happily together. No one shall be left out, and I believe that you are doing that job graciously, and also you are. I think you are a great man, and you have done that. I think we stop this episode. We see you next time. I think this is a chit chat with Jimmy Tan, a very enthusiastic citizen journalist, and he writes good English.
Okay.
He writes good, and he is for the public, he is for the country. I think we give a salute to our Mr. Jimmy Tan.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, and see you on next episode. Bye bye.
Wow, fantastic are you.
Huh?
Fantastic, sir.
Boleh lah.
Boleh. Oh, I'm so lucky lah.
Huh? Don't play lah.
Oh, don't play oh.